In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize your pages for your website using the Stackable editor within the Blocksy theme. So the first thing you're going to do, as usual, is log into your WordPress dashboard. Then you're going to go to Pages, and then you're going to select the pages that you already have, and you're going to click the edit option. So I'm going to be looking at my home page, but of course all of these customizations would be applicable to all the other pages that you would need to customize, whether it be your contact us, about page, or blog page, or shop page, any other pages that you have on your website. So the first thing we're going to look at is the top row, and you will see a few icons to the top right hand side. So the first little cogwheel or gear looking icon is actually the settings icon, under which you will see the page heading and the block heading. Under the page heading, you can check if it is visible by search engines. You can check to see if the SEO is good. You can also look at the permalink structure, and I go through the permalink structure in this video. And you can change the featured image. So this would be the image that will come up whenever you link your website, because remember, your website will always automatically land on the home page, and since we are editing the home page, any image you upload within this section is what will show up whenever you share your link and it populates on the platform. You will also see 3 other options which will enable you to edit or alter this if you desire to. This includes the excerpt, discussion, and page attributes. Now, under the block heading of the settings option, you can change the layout. So of course this will only work once you have a block already selected on the left hand side, and in this layout you can change the number of columns, and you can change the width of the columns and the layout of the columns. Under the style section, here is where you can change text colors for each title and description of a particular block, and you can even do further customization individually with the title tag, the typography, the title color, the maximum width, the text alignment. So there's a lot of things you can do for each block, and then further within the title of the block. So the block background can also be customized. You can change the color, and you can select it to be a single color or a gradient of multiple colors. You can also, if you desire, place a video or an image as the background, which is what I chose to do, and I created that image in Canva. You can also select the tint strength of the media that you would have uploaded, whether it be a video or an image, and you can select whether or not you want this background to be fixed or not. And the final section is the advanced settings, which of course by right is more advanced, and only if you have a little bit more knowledge about websites should you fiddle around with those things, because that will include like entering your own custom CSS and HTML. So we're going back to the top right hand corner, and you will see right next to the settings icon, you will see the stackable icon, and this will give you the stackable settings. Now wherever you see global, that means that it is going to take effect with everything on your website. So in this, you can change the color and the typography of your blocks on your website on all the pages at once. And then next to the stackable icon will be the Blocksy icon, and this gives you the same type of settings that will be global, governing all the pages now within the theme, because Blocksy is the theme. And you can change the page structure and title under these settings. So you would have also noticed a horizontal menu on the left hand side which pops up when you select a particular block. So this also has some settings that I would have talked about previously and some additional settings. So you will see the up and down arrow icon, and that is actually going to enable you to move one block past another block. So if there's a block at the top of your page and you want that to now be second, it could shift it down and bring that to be the second block, and the second block will now become the first block. There's also the 3 dots all the way to the end, which pulls up more settings, and this actually enables you to make copies of blocks, duplicate blocks, move blocks, insert blocks, group blocks, and even remove or delete blocks. And one last thing I want to touch on with the customization of your page would be the buttons. So within this Blocksy theme, there are already pre-positioned buttons, and what you need to do with these buttons is not only when you double click on them to change what the text is within the button. So instead of saying explore now, I may want to change that to shop now, or order now, or see more, right, or work with me, any one of those variations. But what you also want to do is give the button functionality. So a button, when you click on it on a regularly functioning website, is going to take you to another page. You now in this edit screen need to put the appropriate link to where you want the button to carry the person when they click on it. So when you click on the button, you will see a menu pop up where you could click the little edit option, and you could paste the link into there, and then you have to click the little arrow to save it, right? So the only thing you need to remember is that you can preview your page once you are making these changes to see how it looks on both mobile and desktop view, and you need to click the update button, which is right next to the settings button, and this is what will save your edited changes and make it visible on your live website. So that is how you technically would edit the pages of your website. Now it's up to you to bring your own branding, flavor, messaging, and pictures and everything else to make it your own. And if you want to see more videos about building your website, you can check them out coming up next, and I'll see you in that video.